Hey guys, I haven't posted a video in a while, so I just want to give you a quick little summary of what's happened in the past 4 weeks. So today marks the end of my deadlift cycle. Yes, I'm talking about deadlifts as you watch me squat. I'll explain later on. It's gone very, very well. I've learned a lot of things about my deadlift. I think one of the biggest things right now, it's not really about the weight. It's more about me figuring out my best form, figuring out how to take advantage of my leverages and making sure that I'm in the best place to pull the most amount of weight safely. Here, working on high bar squats, as you see, a lot of things going on. I've never been very comfortable with the squat. Trying to figure out whether I want to go low bar or high bar for the next little bit, and I'm thinking more about my health right now. And I've always had a funny left shoulder and a funny left hip, and even though high bar feels comfortable on the hip, it's not very comfortable on the shoulders, and I don't think it ever really is. But I don't see the point of I guess putting unnecessary strain on my shoulders right now when my emphasis is my deadlift and my overhead press. So I've been working the high bar squat, and as you guys will see in this videos, I am struggling to figure it out. So one of the biggest things here, I'm trying to keep the center of the bar, of course, over my midfoot. So if you draw a straight line from the bar down to my foot, should be a straight line. And I'm just trying to figure out the best method of doing that while trying to stay true to getting as much hip action as possible. Of course, high bar squats are very knee dominant, which makes it quite difficult to get a lot of hips in there, and I'm trying not to have a hybrid of a low bar and a high bar, which I have been playing around with as well too. This isn't, I don't think this is a very heavy weight. I think this is somewhere around 225, but you see, I'm a little rusty, and I'm not quite comfortable just yet at grinding without a low bar setup. So I'm trying to figure out how to really create tension with my upper back and to rely on my glutes to help finish the extension. So it's definitely a work in progress, and I'm looking forward to working on it. It's going to take some time. It's definitely going to take some time, but I'm committed to making this work. So currently my training is looking like this. I'm going to be deadlifting about 4 times a week and overhead pressing about 4 times a week when I get my updated program, and then squatting twice a week. So definitely squats on the back burner right now, but I don't want to ignore the movement. My sole emphasis in my current training cycle and current training for the next little while is to improve my overhead press and deadlift, which is why it's getting so much volume. I know some of you might be thinking, isn't that overtraining the deadlift? But I've cut volume in other places. One of the things I've learned about myself is if I'm squatting a lot, I cannot deadlift. Maybe one day a week when I'm squatting with higher volume. So, and higher volume being more than 3 days a week. And the same is true with the deadlift. When I'm deadlifting this volume, I have to cut my squats back. So right now, I'm playing around with twice a week. If I'm finding that I'm recovering from my workouts, I'll keep it at this intensity. If not, I'll cut it down to once a week, or I'll just find a different movement that doesn't affect or impede what's going on. So I've been struggling with using a belt as well too, so I've added a belt back into my training, and it's something that I have not used much in the past year and a half, 2 years, and maybe longer. So learning how to breathe into a belt, and I actually turn off the volume on this video because it sounds like I'm squealing right now. It's not a good thing. So definitely getting comfortable with that as well too. So a lot of new change, a lot of things for me to learn from, and I think my biggest, I guess, emphasis for my squats in the next cycle is learning how to create some more upper back tension, and maybe I might have to add some extra work, some extra back work, or work some pause squats. We'll see what happens in the future. Quick note on my deadlift, I've changed my stance. Well, not my stance, my hand setup. So I'm now going supinated with my left hand, which is funny enough, now is allowing me to put some weight through my left leg. I've felt as if I've been deadlifting on one leg for a very long time, and with this small change, I'm now feeling a shitload of tension going through my left leg. So I hope that was a good update. Sorry for it being so long-winded. I'm going to make a better job and a better effort to post more of my videos up. Have fun, guys. Talk to you soon.